Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So we're here today because it's Thursday, and that means BookList Thursday. BookList Thursday is something I do with Sarah over at Sarah's Nightstand. We come to you every Thursday with some sort of thoughts, ideas, recommendations, something bookish related. And today is even extra special because Sarah and I are, in a matter of hours, going to be together. We're hanging out in Phoenix for the weekend. It's going to be a blast. And Krista and Amanda will be there as well. So watch on all of our channels for some videos from that adventure, because it's going to be an adventure. It always is. But the subject for today's BookList Thursday is our subject. Subject is book titles that have our character names as part of the title. Pretty easy topic. I had a fair amount, and as I look over to my shelves, I even find more, like Snowflower and the Secret Fan. Just saw that one. But I have 5 of them right here to talk about, so we're just going to go with these. First one I have is a nonfiction. This is The Trial of Lizzie Borden by Kara Robertson. This follows the trial of Lizzie Borden. This takes place late 1800s, where Lizzie Borden is put on trial, accused of killing her parents. And this kind of takes a look at what the town was like at the time, the other characters involved in this case and in Lizzie's life, and really gets into the trial. It's a pretty comprehensive book. Like, we have photographs in there, we have a map at the front. It sounds like a really great read. I've heard good things about it. I think I might try to find it on audio and kind of read/listen to it at the same time. But we've got that one for my first book. Next one I want to talk about is The Secret Life of Violet Grant. This is by Beatrice Williams. This is a historical fiction. We have a couple of timelines going on in this one. So we have 1964, we have Violet. No, that's Violet. 1964, we have Vivian. And she is kind of giving up her wealthy Fifth Avenue family and life in order to enter the workforce and work at the Metropolitan magazine. So she ends up going there looking to be a journalist, and is pretty much dismissed, not really given a chance at all. So when she gets back to her apartment, she finds this package that's been delivered there that has a lot of, it doesn't say what's in it. It just says it might give her just the story she's been waiting for. So whatever is in this package talks about her aunt, who is Violet Grant. Now, in 1912, Violet Grant moved to Europe to study physics. She had a not so great marriage with a fellow scientist. And as the beginnings of World War I start to kind of show up, she is introduced to a British Army captain who brings her in. Remember, she was studying physics. Brings her in to this plan, this scheme, this something, we don't know what. She took a pretty big risk going to help him, and there's a big old mystery as to what happened after that, not only to her, but what happened after that. So this package that arrives at Violet's place in the 1960s gets her to dive deep into this mystery of what happened to her aunt Violet. So Vivian is hoping that this is the story that gets her noticed and gets her this job that she wants, also while solving this mystery for her family. So sounds great. I'm here for it. I think it'd be great. Next one I have is a YA. This is Staying Fat for Sarah Burns. This one is by Chris Crutcher. So this one, we have 2 friends. We have Eric and Sarah, and they're kind of outcasts when it comes to, the social structure of school. Because, let's see, Eric is a bit overweight, and Sarah has terrible scars on her hands and face. And something happens that now Sarah is in the hospital. And no one really knows why. And she's not talking. So Eric is there. He's poring over every memory, every event, everything, every piece of knowledge he has of Sarah, to hopefully uncover what happened and what is going on with Sarah before it destroys both their lives. So we got that on the shelf. Of all the books, I did actually read this one, The Extraordinary Life of Sam Howell. This is by Robert Giuliani. This is a fabulous, fabulous book that follows this kid. His name is Sam Hill, but he is born with red pupils. So his classmates call him Devil Boy. He's nicknamed Sam Howell. He is judged based on this ocular albinism. And it goes through what his life was like growing up. It goes through how his parents faced this. And it goes through, like, his mother was very religious. And then it has present day as far as like what happened to him. Where is he now? It's such a fabulous book. Read it. I know it's a little thick. We're talking, how many? 400 and some odd pages, but it's such a good book. So highly, highly encourage you to read that one. The next book I want to talk about is Songs of Willow Frost. This is by Jamie Ford, who also wrote Hotel in the Corner of Bitter and Sweet, which I absolutely adored. Love, love, love that book. So this follows our main character, William, who is 12 years old, and he's living in an orphanage in Seattle. 5 years ago, he was living with his mother, and something ended up happening, and he watched them carry his mom away. She had passed away, and then he was sent to live at this orphanage. He ends up going to, all of the orphans, that's what I was looking. All the orphans take a trip to the historic Moore Theater, where he is, they're shown a show, and the actress goes by the name of Willow Frost. And William is completely struck by her features, the way she moves and acts. Everything about her screams to him that that is his mom. So he's 12 now. So he was 8 when this happened. Again, is an 8-year-old's memory reliable or not? I don't know. I think that's kind of one of the questions with this book. So he's determined to find Willow Frost and confront her and figure out if it really is his mom. So I'm sure it will be quite the journey. Jamie loves to pull at your heartstrings. It's going to be great. And then just for a bonus, because it's sitting here and I just got it in the mail, I picked up Ask for Andrea. This is by Noelle Ely. So we have James Carson has gotten away with murder 3 times. The only thing that might stop him from killing again, the 3 women that he murdered. He hunted them online, masquerading as an eligible bachelor. Then he played the perfect gentleman, a thick layer of charm and a 1,000-watt smile, hiding the fact that his first dates end in shallow graves. But what James doesn't know is that his 3 victims have found each other and they're coming for him. So it sounds like this is quite the ghosty story that I'm really looking for every time that I'm picking up books for October. So we have the 3 girls might be dead, but they're not gone, and they won't rest until they find a way to keep him from killing again, and the haunt is on. So we'll see. I don't know if Andrea is one of them. I don't know where this Andrea comes from. I just saw it was a name and a title, so I decided to share it with you. And this will definitely be on my October TBR, because I love me all the ghosty and witchy things in October. Anyways, that is the books I have that have character names in the titles for you today. Head over to Sarah's channel, see what she has picked out for us today. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.